So our foray into chair reviews has been an interesting one. It's a weird category to begin with, since you can't exactly graph butt comfort in Excel, making everything very subjective. But since we needed to find new chairs for our new office, whether we ended up buying them or trading a position as the official chair of our new office and the WAN show or something like that, we set out to find something that would match our black and orange corporate colors. Yeah. And cushion our precious heinies while we make videos about both chairs and other things. Need for Seat, the first brand we were actually ever in contact with, left a very good impression with their Dominator chair. DX Racer sent us their F-Series, which we agreed as a team was quite solid, but not as well built as the Maxnomic. Then we received chairs from Arazi and GT Omega that were decidedly not as good as either of the others, even though we did appreciate the effort GT Omega put in to impress us by embroidering our logo on the chair. So with the way things were just kind of getting worse as we continued to pursue lesser-known brands, we made a final decision, and Maxnomic ended up sponsoring all the chairs at our office. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't reading your messages, asking us to check out something other than flashy gaming chairs. Enter the Office Master OM5. A non-gaming chair, but also the winner of PCGamer.com's recommended award in April of this year, and an option that intrigued me enough to give a non-gaming chair a spin for review, even though we had already locked in a sponsor for the new office. First, I needed to get my hands on one, so we reached out to Ergo Direct, who carries pretty much every different variety of OM5 you could possibly want. And it's a little easier than it sounds, because every single chair is custom made with a wide variety of color and finish options available. So I went with the premium palladium gray frame, the pivoting and sliding arm upgrade, the gray Polyflex slatted backing material without upholstery. My back tends to get kind of warm, so I figured the ventilation would be nice. Then I went with the Rocket 4506 color for the seat upholstery, added a chrome cylinder and polished aluminum base, and finished it off with the standard multi-surface soft casters. Overall, I'd say the ordering process was actually the most difficult part of this video. I mean, the information is all there, like the upholstery fabric catalog that actually gives a really nice look at all the various weaves and finishes below the chair itself, but Ergo Direct could improve the ordering experience dramatically with a live preview as you're selecting options, like what dbrand.com has on their vinyl skin ordering page, where you can see a rough idea of what the chair's going to look like all put together before you click order, something that in my mind is essential when you're ordering online. Once the chair arrived, though, it was packed well enough and setup was very straightforward. Like, if you've ever assembled a chair, there won't be anything here to surprise you other than how heavy the OM5 is for its size. But I guess that's where the lifetime warranty comes from, because the construction of the chair was very good across the board. The casters roll smoothly, the construction of the frame is rugged, the backrest slats have ample give without feeling flimsy, and even the plastic used feels similar to that stuff that they make like kids' playgrounds out of. Super tough and not cheap feeling at all. All right, so enough physical tour. Let's get into the chair. I've had the OM5 in my computer room at home since Ergo Direct sent it to me, so for about 4 months. And I guess you can consider the following to be based on my long-term impressions. For your reference, I'm 5'6", 150 pounds, and my wife's, who is 5'4" and about 100 pounds, since the chair only ended up belonging to me for about 6 weeks before she claimed it as her own. And I actually only just got it back from her recently to finally do this video. The seat cushion material is great. Some seats, like the leather Costco office chairs that my wife and I were using before, have this padding material on it that feels soft when you put your hands on it, but that is too soft and exposes your tushy to the hard, flat wooden board underneath when you have to sit on it for a long period of time. Now, I don't have this problem with the Maxnomic chairs in the office that use a dense enough foam to prevent the issue, but Office Master takes things a step further by shaping the hard supporting surface below below the cushion to relieve any potential pressure points. My butt's not flat, so it makes sense for the seat surface to have more cushion near the back where my weight will be above it and less at the front where it just has to deal with my legs. Next is the backrest. I've only got a couple of complaints here. Number one is that the plastic slats remind me of like 80s patio furniture or something I would buy for my kids to sit on. They look kind of cheap. And number two, when you get up in the middle of the night and you're not wearing a shirt, you can kind of stick to them a little bit. But I mean, it's called Office Master, not sitting in it naked Master, so I guess that's not a complaint that they get that often. And other than that, I love the way the slats adjust to automatically redistribute themselves to the shape of my back so they can be supportive without any pressure points, whether I'm sitting completely straight or reclining in it a little bit. Which leads us, I guess, to the big killer feature of the OM5. It only has a height adjust lever on the bottom. That's it. There is no lever to recline because the user is expected to just lean, to adjust the position and have it stay there. And this is some serious witchcraft here because it actually works. To be clear, it doesn't recline the way that our gaming chairs can, and it doesn't have the requisite headrest for that functionality to make sense anyway. You won't be sleeping in it. But if you're going to be working at a desk, I'd say it goes about as far back as you could need, and then it stays there. Which doesn't mean I have no complaints. The armrests were very underwhelming, especially considering this is an upgraded option over the standard ones, and the base chair doesn't come with any armrests at all. They are adjustable in height, forward and backward movement, and angle, but the angle positions are very limited, and the forward-back slider doesn't lock at all, meaning it was something I constantly had to fidget with. And on the subject of paying extra for adjustable armrests, by the way, the OM5 is not cheap. It may be affordable compared to brands like Herman Miller, but while I had actually written a lot of this review thinking that the Dominator chair that I use in my office at work was similarly priced, because it's been over a year since I did the video on that and I forgot how much it costs, the OM5, even in its base configuration with no armrests, is $200 more than a Dominator, and the config that you're looking at costs about double. So is the OM5 the most comfortable of the chairs we've reviewed so far? The answer is yes. With its versatility as a one-size-fits-all solution being another major selling point, especially if you're outfitting an office for more than 10 people and you can't run around buying a different size chair for everybody's body type. But with convenience and comfort comes a higher price tag. Nothing outlandish, but it just does cost more. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, then hit that like button, get subscribed, maybe even consider supporting us directly by buying a cool shirt like this one, giving us a monthly contribution through our forum, or even just changing your Amazon bookmark to one with our affiliate code. Instructions are up there. If you disliked this video, then go ahead. Leave a big fat dislike. Leave a hateful comment. Bring it on. Tell me what you disliked about it. Who dislikes chairs? You, apparently. So yeah, now that you're done doing all that, you're probably wondering what to watch next. So click that little button in the top right corner to check out this sick video where I upgraded our boardroom with like a sweet 114-inch projection screen and like we can game on it and stuff. Because whatever, meetings. Thanks for watching. See you next time.